Hey everyone, Andrew here with ACR Protect. Thanks for stopping by. Wanted to bring a quick video about a bag that I'm working on. All right, yeah, we all got a million bags, got different things going on with different bags and all that fun stuff. But it's really more about the thought process behind this. All right, so like many of you like to go work out, right? Some of us are continuing on that journey. Some of us have a little more room for improvement, like myself, right? Some of us have been on the journey, all that stuff. Some of us have home gyms. Some of us go to the gym. Some of us just go to the court and play basketball or whatever. But it's about being better, right? Being healthy, whether it's for preparedness, personal protection, whatever. Armageddon, whatever, but being better, be there longer for your family, be more of an asset, right? That's what I'm doing. So the other part of that, anybody that's out there doing that, good on you, keep it up, and don't let some asshat give you a bunch of shit about it. You got to start somewhere. Get out there, go be better, and you got me in your corner, all right? For those of you that want to make snarky remarks about someone, that's trying to get in shape, you can go fuck yourself. All right, that's all I'm going to say, right? Don't be a dick. But I wanted to bring up the thought of working out and having an EDC with your workout, right? What does that look like? What does that look like for some? And I'm throwing it out more of like a question, and I'm going to show you what I do, because what I do works for me, and I have a different scenario, right? Because I work out at my house, all right? I've got, right on the other side of this camera here, I've got my rowing machine, which I use up in my office, and then you go outside to my garage, the dungeon that's full of spiders. That's where I got my assault bike, my bag, my power tower, my weights, all that stuff. So I'm out there. I'm at my home. There's no real restrictions on anything I can or can't carry, right? Or the access to them. So I want to show you what I do, okay? Now, obviously, I'm not working out right now, just actually recovering from some illness. So hopefully be back in the gym tomorrow is kind of my game plan. But I just have this little inexpensive sling bag, okay? That's what I got. And it was one of those, I'm out in my garage, and let's face it, like things can go sideways when you're at your house too, okay? So I want to take the items out real quick. I'm going to show them to you and show you what I carry in this bag when I'm going out to my garage, because it's one of those, like when I'm working out, I'm literally wearing like a t-shirt like this and shorts, okay? That's just what I've got on, all right? So I'm not necessarily putting a firearm on my waist, but guess what? I still want to have one, right? So in the back of this bag, guess what I got? A pistol. Oh, boom. Right there. I actually keep it in the holster, just like that, in the back of this bag. Right here. So I've got my handgun, right? It's right there. In this main compartment, actually don't have a whole lot. I really don't. Zipper's not the best on this, all right? I usually, I have two cell phones. I have my bat phone and my personal phone. I'm recording on my personal phone. The bat phone's on the charger because it's been going off like a motherfucker today. So simulation, I just got this little charger in here, but I can fit two phones in the back of this easily. I can fit plenty of stuff. In fact, I'm taking it out of there now because I don't want to leave it in there. And then I've got this main pouch right here with the primary, I say the main pouch. I call it the main pouch because it has the most stuff in it. But we unzip this, and what do we got in here? Well, spare mag, just in case, right? Hopefully I don't have to reload. Hopefully I don't need my firearm, right? Hopefully by when the bad guys are coming, they see how intensely I'm working out. They're like, oh, I want to leave, right? No, not happening. All right. What are some other things I like to have in here? Well, I always like to have a knife, right? Just like to have a little knife. You never know what you're gonna need. Again, special thank you to Big Bearded Warrior. Go check out his channel. He sent me this knife along with some other things. I love it. I think it's always good to have a knife on you. All right. What else do I have? A flashlight. All right. This is just a little Streamlight ProTac 2. This is where it's sitting. This is where I've been keeping it lately. And that's because, guess what? Sometimes power outages happen. Sometimes I'm working out at night. It's dark. It's dark in my garage, scary, all the spiders and all kinds of other monsters and stuff in there. Power goes out or something. I want to have a light. I want to not bust my ass when I'm trying to get out of my garage. So that's all I got in there. I know it's not a crazy kit. It's not the be all end all of everything. You know, the other thing I need to add to this that I should have put in here, a spare set of house keys. You know why? Because I have a Stella. Stella's my Belgian Malinois, who is notorious for locking me out of the house. Yeah, she does that. So I need to throw a spare set of keys in here. But what I want everyone to think about is not so much what kind of bag, right? The bag can be whatever. The bag is just a delivery system. But when you're working out, when you're, if you're doing a ruck, well, you probably got your hardware on you, right? You got a pistol at a minimum, maybe doing that. When you're jogging out on the town, maybe you got like a chest pack and you got a handgun in there and some of your other stuff. But I ask because I'm curious. And you go into the gym, right? You go to a gym, you go to World Gym or Planet Fitness or, there's about 1 million of them out there. They're a dime a dozen. I'm glad you're going. That's awesome. But how does that work for you? All right. And then I want to throw out some questions because maybe you just have a bag just like this that you're using, but you're not necessarily maybe wearing it the whole time, are you? Do you have that sling pack on your back when you're doing bench press? Probably not. That's uncomfortable. Do you have it on your chest when you're doing bench press? No. It's sitting next to you. Is that how we're wanting to have our stuff with our firearms and stuff like that? Are you carrying it on your person when you're at the gym? Maybe you are. I don't know. But what items do you carry on you when you go to the gym? What does that look like for you? I'm anxious to hear what you got in the comments. Let me know. Again, I'm not going to a gym. I work out here. Work out at my house. It's great. But for those of you that go to the gym, what's that look like for you? How are you still carrying those extra supplies that we need for everyday carry basis to include, up to and including firearms? How does that work for you? Let me know in the comments. That's all I got, gang. Fairly quick video, all right? Just to get the mind thinking. Let me know what you got. Y'all take care. Until next time, keep working out, keep training, keep being better, and we will catch you later. We'll see you.